Welcome to the Tiny Stove and the Ninja. Today is part 5 of our cookie series, peanut butter cookies. Now, keep in mind, you're about to indulge in the perfect blend of creamy peanut butter and chewy goodness with our irresistible peanut butter cookie. It's going to be baked to perfection. So let's go. 1 cup or 2 sticks of butter. 1 cup of your favorite peanut butter. I'm using some creamy peanut butter, but if you like nutty peanut butter, go for it. 1 cup of packed brown sugar. 1 cup of white sugar. And then we're going to mix that. So let's just enjoy this whipping together of this butter and sugar mixture. Give it time. It'll take about 3 to 4 minutes, but you want to make sure to scrape down the sides so that if there's anything like any sugar bits that are caught on the bottom, you'll free it up so that when you mix it again, it'll become well incorporated. Now you'll add in 2 eggs and a teaspoon of good vanilla. Yes, whip it until combined. You can see our little fellas over there. They're anxiously awaiting some peanut butter cookies. Maybe you have some little ones too. They're gonna love it. All right, scrape down the sides. You see there's a little peanut butter there. Just want to make sure it gets all incorporated. Not that you'll mind if you get a nice big glob of peanut butter, but we want to make sure everybody enjoys that peanut butter flavor. Now here is 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Those soda and the powder, that's the leavening agent, which will help it to rise and puff up just a bit. But I whisked it together also with a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. You see how I'm starting it slow. Do not start it fast unless you want it to be a wintry scene, a snowy scene inside your kitchen. But just give it some time. Once it starts to incorporate, you can speed it up a bit. And while it's mixing, preheat your oven to 375 degrees. Now, you don't necessarily have to do it now, but just remember that you're going to preheat your oven. We're going to let the peanut butter cookies rest, allow the flavors to meld for at least an hour. So that's why you don't have to turn it on right now, your oven, unless it's a chilly day and you want to make it a little warmer. And with that smile, we're off to the fridge. But our little friends, they want to turn it up to 11. So let's add in some white chocolate. This is 4 ounces of white chocolate. And we put about a tablespoon of oat milk and put it in the microwave, or you can do it on the stove, but I put it in the microwave for roughly 35 seconds, checking it at every 10 and 15 second intervals, and then whisk it with your favorite tiny whisk, just like me. Now we'll put in our hashtag or our fork marks on our peanut butter cookies. Now keep in mind, sometimes they're soft and they may not make the exact shape you want. Well, we're adding a little bit more of a flair. So we're adding dark chocolate, your favorite dark chocolate, and just place it right in the middle. Remember, have fun in the kitchen. Even if things don't turn out perfectly, they're still going to be delicious. We placed them in a 375 degree oven for 8 to 12 minutes, depending on your desired crispness. And now we're going to put them on the rack. So we're going to show you just a few. We'll get about 8 right here on the rack. But to accent it, we can put some of that Maldon flake sea salt. But do you remember that white chocolate we had from before? Now we're going to allow that white chocolate glaze to accent these cookies. Now as it cools, it's going to, once again, meld into the cookie. It's going to add to that flavor. And it wouldn't be our video, right, without a little bit of, this time, Arial Shaky B-roll. So let's get an overhead view of these cookies. You can already see the white chocolate is starting to cool, becoming a little bit translucent. So the chocolatiness of the dark chocolate, you're gonna see the peanut butter creamy texture within, and then also that white chocolate. It's gonna be an exciting explosion in your mouth. You see our 2 little friends that decided to join in. If you got a name for them, put in the comment section below. But don't forget, this is number 5 of our cookie series. So feel free to check out this video or this video. We can't wait to see you back in the very near future.